Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Delta Downs here on Tuesday. It is the 28th of January, 2025. Gonna look at the second race from Delta, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and I mean it around the world. Let's look at the second from Delta, which is an allowance optional claim or purse $38,000, race for 4-year-olds and upwards, never won 10,000 here. Or whichever won 10,000 out of the blah 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 blah. Optional claim price 25,000. I think you know that. Field of six horses going dashing 1,000 meters or 5 furlongs on the main track. Gonna go to the rail. Hot has a top selection 1543 for me in the superfecta. 1543 super top selection. A one horse Hap Hot is 6-year-old gelding here by Barbados. Alan Landry trains gets first there up in the saddle. The horse's most recent outing came 3rd of January at Delta, 5 furlongs in the Samtown Stakes, and he finished third by 2 1/4 lengths that day. And he just kind of stalked that day, but just got outclassed by the others. I think down in class to this allowance race here today, back to 5. This is where he showed potential. I think he can find a trip to win. He ran two back on an allowance race here on the 14th of December, going 6.5, and he finished fourth by 8 lengths. And he was with him early on, seeing some good numbers up front. He just yielded late. Wasn't staying the 6.5. I do think he's going to be a horse that's just going to do a little bit better back to 5. And then prior to that, he ran the Delta Mile locally over the mud, 1 mile 8th of November. He finished ninth by 21 1/4 lengths. He just was not into it. He completely crumbled that day. If you look over his races where he's dashing 5 furlongs, those are his good races. He ran the 26th of September at Canterbury, dashing on the turf, and a 5 furlong optional 30 claimer where he won by 1 1/4 lengths, closing up from nowhere. Good race. Even before that two back, he won at Canterbury, going 3/4 quite nicely. Also, he's trading well. I'm going to give him a shot on the ticket. I think the 5 horse Empire of Gold can win also for Melanson. He placed in that Samstown Stakes a few weeks ago off the bench where he needed the race. It was his first start since late August, but he got down the race course well. He's back here to Delta where he's a winner in 3 offerings, winning here quite a few seasons ago. His form as recently hasn't been half bad. I think he's running a race fast enough to win here. I'll use him on the late pick four or the early pick four that begins with this race. But to recap my selection for the second from Delta, going to take the 1 horse Hap Hot, give kudos to the 5 horse Empire of Gold, 1543 Super, 1-5 in the multi race. So good luck to all. Please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5. Good luck, everybody.